with a tornado warning in 2 counties to the east. And I'm looking at the radar, and there's a storm directly east of us headed our way. Looks like, I don't know, maybe a half an hour away.
We had a long night. Kind of give you an update on everything. It's literally been the longest break that we have taken from doing a video in the total lifespan of our channel. We both are working full-time regular jobs again, so it makes it tough, but in this economy, we just couldn't make it without doing that. So here we are. Till we get some food cooked.
We are. Thought we were moving. We're gonna try to not move. I'm switching jobs, kids are switching school, and it's just been a crazy year trying to figure out what we're gonna do. You've probably seen, if you follow our Instagram and Facebook, some clips of Connor playing football, and our school doesn't have a football team. We're switching schools, it's been crazy trying to figure out how to make this happen for him this year. But just a lot of life changes that made it hard to focus on this. Now, we're out of school for the summer, so we'll have even more time to commit to it.
Except for me, because I'm back to a normal job.
Most ridiculous sneezes you'll ever hear from this man.
Well, zoom in on that and watch it up close and you'll see how well it works. Okay, we've worked with a couple of new sponsors. One of those is Anchor, and we're gonna be using and testing their power box out. Power bank, power box, power outlet, generator, whatever you wanna call it. The other one that we are working with, and we worked with before, is Real Truck. We have a full brand new coil-over suspension on our Ford Bronco. So the plan today is to do a little wheeling, test that new Fox suspension out provided by Real Truck, which, guys, if you're looking for Jeep parts, Bronco parts, truck parts, anything like that, go to realtruck.com. They got everything you could ever want there, and they run discounts on the regular there, and their clearance page is pretty awesome. All right, so kind of our itinerary today is cook breakfast, test our new suspension out, show you guys some things, and probably test our Bronco a little bit just because we haven't had much time to do it. But then we're gonna come back here this evening. We're gonna use our Anchor power bank to power our projection system, a couple of speakers, and we're gonna do an outdoor movie out here. Just in time for food. You guys want some breakfast burritos?
Caterpillars? Yeah, come on down. Oh, that's a great thing.
Dude, this awning was flying around in that wind.
You had it out all night?
Oh, yeah. I looked out this window and the whole thing was folded all the way in. I kept shaking. And the switch to bring it in is outside. We had lightning like right out there.
There was a couple of them that
it was loud. The only thing that really bothers me is high winds, and then I start getting nervous.
Well, we made it out to the Glade Top. I'm excited to test this suspension out. I will say that.
Straight line winds out here.
It's so dumb you can't disconnect your sway bar without being in four-wheel drive. I hate that crap. It's so smooth. This thing really is, man. So we're out here at trusty old Glade Top.
Yeah, it's all those engineers that don't think we're smart enough to operate our own machinery.
Yeah, it's like all the different goat modes. I mean, they're cool, but like there's some times where I want to run in sport mode, but not be in four-wheel drive. And if you switch this one over to sport mode, it automatically turns four-wheel drive off. But thankfully, you can turn it back off.
There's also situations where it'd be nice to lock the rear locker and still be in two-wheel drive if you wanted to hang the back end out in some gravel or something.
Yeah, now you can do that on this, like my truck. So anyway, we're out here at Glade Top. There's a big oak tree with a circle drive around. It's usually pretty shaded. And then just on down the creek from that, there's a big spring, and it's like a cold plunge. It's like shaped like a hot tub. It's like a cold tub. Anyway, we'll head down there, and if there's water in it, then we'll do a little ice plunge. Is this where that big water hole is, Dad? Off to the left over here?
No, but there's a creek crossing coming up here. Oh, those are my favorite. Have a problem.
I hear it trying to catch on fire.
Full of water. It sure did. And the engine, it sucked it in. Blew the damn thing up.
Might make for some good videos. See how much you like this Bronco in here.
I prefer the rough ride of a solid road. Jackie said she wants to drive.
Come on. Where are you? Rock on.
So fun. I should bring my crawdad was.
Yeah, I'll have one. I'll have a sandwich first.
I'll bet you down there at Big Creek, it might be too deep to cross.
It'll be deep. Oh, maybe for you guys.
For Blake.
Yeah, for Blake. It's not even that it's not not high enough. It's the fact that his wheel wells literally washed it right up where the intake
Yeah, but
is.
didn't you order a snorkel?
No.
Oh, I thought you ordered it.
He's gonna make one out of
I
vacuum
know you
hose.
said it was on back of it.
Are all the kids in a rig of some sort?
We've got the girls in here. We got Clara and Elsie. Reagan's out in front of us.
I definitely can be a cross country ranger. Those are the toughest athletes.
My God. I never seen somebody run through mud puddles like that before.
Huge smile on his face, man. He just loves it.
Yeah.
Just put on the screen. This is why you wear a seatbelt.
Center in the middle, you think?
Well, I think it gets so wide you'll drop down in it. Back tire you got that.
Weird, I slid off the corner.
Yeah, we saw how they got it.
Keep rolling. Cut your wheels this way, Blake. There you go. Now let it roll.
Gotta get the rock. See if you can get in there.
I'll sit this.
Okay, let's see it, Claire.
See the rock bubbling out? Right here?
Pushing water right out of the earth.
That's where the water bubbles out of the ground.
How did it bubble out of the ground?
Because it's a spring down there.
That's weird.
Sit down in it.
That's so cool. The rocks like quicksand. Oh my god. The rocks are literally like quicksand.
Sit down on that spring.
Reagan? Oh my gosh.
You sinking? Don't fall down that hole.
I'm sinking.
sides are coming up that side you went up, Blake, so watch it when you go around the corner. What's all that roaring? I love having that really big camera. I could see Holly perfectly whenever the hood was straight up in the air. Well, I guess we can go around and take the main path back. These are big mud holes down here on the right. Oh, and you pulled the right. Probably still on the water, probably still down. Alright, who wants what side?
It doesn't matter. I don't know what's under either one.
Me neither. I'll take left, somebody else take right. This might be tough getting through this side too, just because it dips you down in.
Ben, what if you go to the right here in this middle trail?
I don't know. This looks pretty bad. Pretty high center-ish.
If you fly through it.
Oh my God, that is a wild roller coaster ride coming through there. You got to do that. That wall, it pulls you right down into the walls. Okay, I guess we'll flip around here. This is pretty much the end of the road.
There's a tornado warning in 2 counties to the east of Springfield.
Look at his tires.
Past us, but
Look at his front tire.
out there right now.
Oh my God.
Dude, you got to see your front wheel. You can't even see a wheel. It looks like a solid, with one big solid Play-Doh tire.
You guys want to think about heading on back now?
That's what I'm saying. That's where I'm going. Dad, are you flipping around?
I'm headed back.
You don't want to.
Back under protest.
Oh, now it's gonna be our side.
Having too much fun.
Yeah, me too. It's fun for sure.
And I'm looking at the radar, and there's a storm directly east of us headed our way. Looks like, I don't know, maybe a half an hour away.
A thunderstorm?
Okay, well,
Tornadoes.
it'd be nice if we could at least get out of the woods, but, well, shit, it don't matter, whatever.
No, but it's while we're down in the woods.
Yeah, it might be kind of cool, really.
Hey!
Eh?
We're stuck back here.
Did you get stuck in that mud hole?
No, but Blake just turned on the engine and he has the hood up. I don't know why.
Oh, no.
Alright, I'm coming back.
Not a kid. Waterlock engine.
No, if it's that, that's not good.
And it sucked it in, blew the damn thing up.
To get out of here.
He did go through that mud hole right behind us like that. What's the problem? Yeah. Did you hit, when you hit that, water hit?
Whenever I hit down,
It's got to be a sensor just to drop that quick. Good old e-soil, black.
this shit is black after 10 miles in diesel.
Well, you don't have any water in your...
Yeah, it's got oil in it.
It's got to be a sensor, just probably came unhooked or got wet.
Or ripped out.
Then you don't even have any water in your intake, so.
Well, it wouldn't be that anyway. It's just oil pressure showing 0. The dash is freaking out about it.
The water hit the sensor, I bet you. Either busted it loose or
Pulled it out.
shorted it out.
I don't know where the oil pressure sensor is.
Giving me flashbacks here.
Well, there's no water in the intake, so.
And I don't see a big stream of oil.
No.
Got plenty in the crankcase.
It probably
So it's
got
not
wet.
dumping out.
Sensor.
Yeah,
But
sensor got
It's all
wet.
wet up in here.
I would think that if the
Maybe
oil
when it
pump,
dries off.
if the oil pump took a dump, you'd hear it by now. It'd be clanking and hammering.
Did it just drop?
Yeah,
Drop?
It just
So
went
did,
to 0.
yeah, it's got to be the sensor. Let's see if we can Google it real quick. We'll see where it's at. See if it came unplugged. One of the first things that comes up is low oil pressure sensor design flaw. Yeah, that's probably it. This is just going to show us where it's
Do it so it's like sloshed forward.
at. It's the sensor. Oh, it sounds good, dude. I bet water. It sounds good, Blake. I mean, it sounds like if it wasn't getting oil on the top side of the motor, it would sound like
Yeah, that's bouncing from 0 to 5. So it's trying to read. Hopefully it's not actually 0 to 5. If it was a pump or a leak or something, it wouldn't be fluctuating like that.
it'd be out. Just below the oil filter on the adapter housing, it's the 1-wire sensor switch.
Looks like that sensor's broken. Well, that's the problem. They broke it.
No, I
It's
mean,
gotten some water in it now because the housing of the sensor was busted off so water can get in it.
if you unplug it, maybe with some compressed air, or is it too hard to get?
Well, it's hot right now. Oil cooler lines down here and they are scalding. It's hot. Eventually the heat should pull it out as long as I'm not going through more water.
Yeah, I mean, now you know it's working. You know,
I need a
oil.
sensor.
Yeah. So. So we came down into a big, kind of like a drop off into a mud hole, and you drive nose down right in top of it. And I hit it and went through, and Blake came through behind us. When Holly and Blake dropped off nose down, they lost oil pressure almost immediately. It's at 0 oil pressure. Looks like the oil pressure sensor has got a crack in the housing and water was able to seep in there, break it past that little rubber O-ring, probably shorten it out, and now it's kind of bouncing from 0 to 5 to 1 to 5 to 0. Sounds like a water short issue. Oil pressure looks good by the sound of the motor and what we can see from the motor. So now we're crawling out of here in hopes that there's not really an oil pressure issue.
Or a tornado on the way home.
Yeah. We've got tornado warnings in the county that we're in. All right, so I also want to talk about this new Superlift suspension that, thank you so much to realtruck.com, had sent to us to check it out. So it's a Superlift. I think it's up to 3.5-inch lift. We'll put all the details in the bottom below. Coilover shocks by Fox Shocks. Everything has been awesome today. It feels good, flex is good. We've been at max flex a few times. No popping, no rubbing, no grinding, no nothing. We're happy with it so far. Stick with us, subscribe to our channel if you want to follow along for a further, more in-depth review on this, because as we go along and as we utilize it, if any issues arise, we'll be sure to put that in here. Nice little setup. Thanks to Thor's Lightning here. Amazon?
Rough country. Cheap Chinese shit. Yeah, baby.
Oh my gosh, my Schrader valves are full. What I really like about this new setup is Thor's Lightning made it where you just set the PSI level on the compressor, hit start, and then you can walk away. And I know at 39 pounds, it's just gonna shut off. That means all my tires are 39 pounds. I like it.
Everything I got's the best.
It got out fast.
Alright, 30.
Should I put the dust caps on those?
Yeah.
I really do. I like this quite a bit. They got a sweet setup. I dig it.
What has a sweet setup?
This thing that this company sent us is called Thor's Lightning. Undersized. They undersized everything. Cheaper. That set they sent me for that thing, dude, it's like jumper cable.
This thing draws 45 amps, and that's what they give you for cable.
Speaker wire.
Shit. Barely blowing your air out
Shit.
now. Started blowing itself up.
Hail almost immediately.
All right, storm is over. We are starting dinner and we're gonna start our anchor challenge here. We are starting with 100%. Need AC working. Plug this in here.
All right, so Connor wanted to try lamb. So we've got Connor. Man, that's some sucker is tender.
Yeah, I told you it was going to be a big tender lamb.
So there's Connor's big tender lamb chop. And then we've got some rib eyes.
Oh my god. 5, 6, 7, 8, and
79.
Sucker's good. Those are good, man. Flip this real quick.
What's going on in planted?
We're working on it.
Hey, Dada, can we do a performance for the movie? It's real quick.
Sure. Well, as you guys know, when you're camping, you kind of have to adapt and overcome issues. And we've had some issues, but I will say none of the issues have been with the Anchor Solix. I'm pretty happy with it so far, and I'm super stoked to be able to watch a movie outside and not have to hear our generator running in the background.
You need like a hammer or something. That looks good. Let me see it.
Corey, you want that?
Is it steak?
Yeah.
Steak.
Elsie, watch out back there. Don't get elbowed. Just hang on a second.
Yeah. That's for everybody else.
Yeah, you gotta divvy them up properly.
Alright, I'll scoot over. Steak's the best. All you vegetarians out there,
Look at that.
Thank you so much to Anchor for sponsoring this video. We have loved using the Anchor Solix, and I'm sure you're going to be seeing it very soon in trips coming up. Also, thank you to Real Truck. If you want to see more of the installed suspension, that will be our next video releasing. And after that, you'll be seeing even more camping trips. Thank you guys so much for sticking with us. I know it's been a long break, but we are ready for more. Lots gonna be happening soon.